everybody. I'm gonna let you all know. I literally just 2 minutes ago recorded this video for this cup, but the sound cut out in the final track, and I didn't want to release that in a sloppy state because there's nothing I could do to fix that, and lining up the audio from the track into the video would take so long. But anyway, welcome back. I took a little break, but I did play in the meantime, of course, just to get a little better at this. I got OPA-OPA at the end of last episode, so I thought I might as well use him in this race. I was thinking about maining him, but I after doing a few bajillion races with him, I've noticed he's really clunky, so it might not happen. But otherwise, we'll get to test out all the other characters probably, so that should be fun. But I'm recording this a little early in the morning for most people. It's around 7:50, which is not too early for me, because I usually get up around 2:30 for work anyway. But that allows me to get off a lot earlier in the day than most people do, so I have a chance to record these things for everyone. Oh, yeah, you can already see that he's a little slippery. But yeah, how's y'all's morning going? Or nights, afternoons? Mine's going alright. I'm a little hungry right now, but I thought I'd eat after I get a successful recording, and then I'll have a full stomach for editing these things. But yeah, a few things have changed since last episode. I actually got a mic and an arm and a whole bunch of other things. It's not on right now. You're still hearing my old headset mic, which is a little But to make it more professional, I wanted to get a mic and an audio mixer, which is actually why you're not hearing it right now, because I need to wait for that audio mixer to come in today. So you'll probably hear it tomorrow once I get everything set up. But a friend of mine suggested all these products to me, and I've listened to them a lot, so it seems like it's pretty okay. It should be really helpful for me to make this a better experience for all y'all. Which is kind of my main goal. I want to make this viewing experience not completely garbage, which is nice. Oh, speaking of improving the experience, someone replied to one of my Twitter posts of something. I think it was for the previous video. I'd like to tweet the link for it to see if I can get a little more traction, which I don't really notice if it works or not. But yeah, someone in the comments proposed to make a banner and an outro for me. It's probably a huge scam, to be honest with you. I very much doubt I'm gonna get the finalized product ever, but it's not too big of a deal for me. I can't make one of my own, but it's not really my priority right now. Getting the groove of these sort of things is kind of my priority at the moment, so I'll focus on that first. But yeah, also I was thinking, I don't want to play all these tracks again in the harder difficulty, so I think I'll do the first one, like the first track, the Chow Cup again in the intermediate mode, and what if the expert mode is called, just so you all can get a taste of the harder modes. I can easily beat harder mode tracks in the sequel, Sonic All-Stars Racing Transform, mainly because I played it more. But there's also a lot of the characters are less slippery in that version, which is really helpful. Yes, God, they are slippery as all get out. This one. They are slippery as all get out. Anyway, this is the Korean Mansion. I don't know what that means. I don't know what game that is at all. But I've definitely noticed that it's kind of like the Luigi Mansion sort of vibe that you get in those courses, or Boo Valley in Mario Kart. Which, you know, has a really nice aesthetic to it. I really enjoy it. It's nothing like the course in the sequel, though. Which I assume is just because how this game works is it seems there's a lot of tracks that take up the same location. Oh no. Oh yeah. This sucks. I'll talk about that in a little bit, but yeah, I've noticed that a lot of the tracks share the same location, but take up a different place in that location, which is pretty cool. I remember like a Green River from the one I'm thinking of, but I think that might just be because the transformation thing that is in the second one. But otherwise, it could be a track we see later, and it just takes you on a bridge or something over that going Green River. But yeah, we got hit by that star item earlier, and I noticed that, so in the sequel, there's Twister, where it inverses your controls. That's pretty annoying, but it's manageable. That full-on upside-down thing is so aggravatingly annoying, and it's a miracle I don't like, if I ever get hit with that, one of the harder courses, I'm screwed. I'm immediately screwed. My little Among Us spaceship being will never be able to handle something like that. And my little feeble tism brain sure as hell can't process that. Oh boy. A little hungry. I don't know about all y'all. Haven't eaten yet. I probably should get on that. I usually eat the same thing every day for breakfast just to keep my grocery bill down. Frozen waffles, frozen sausage, and blueberries with a side of cranberry juice. Which, you know, it all tastes good, so I can't complain too much. Some variety would be nice. Probably should add some eggs to it. But it's supposed to happen before work, so it's got to be fast, you know? Otherwise, there's a chance I could be late. Even though I get up super early before I actually have to go in. I get up around like 2 hours and 30 minutes before I actually have to clock in. But that's just because I like to, you know, get a bunch of stuff done before I go to work. So my day feels like I actually did something before I did the work. You know? I just get all the best when I go to work immediately after waking up, having to rush. And then my whole day feels like, oh yeah, this was just work. But then again, I do get off early enough to where I actually, you know, experience things. So it's not too big of a deal, but that's just how I work as a person. I've noticed I change conversation topics a lot, which I'm sure isn't the best viewing experience, but I have like horrific memory. So I honest to God forget what I was talking about like 2 minutes ago. Damn near 2 seconds ago, really. Kind of just a natural flow of conversation at this point. I have no idea what that rainbow item does, though. Oh, yeah, I was talking about the star item. That I always think it's All-Star. But it's not the All-Star item. The All-Star item ends up looking like different for everyone once you actually get it. I managed to get it in the previous recording, but getting it kind of f***ed up the audio, and it was already a really difficult track, so it wasn't doing me too good. Even on beginner, that it just has so many tight turns. You're about to see it too. It is a horrible track, and I'm so glad I don't remember anything like it in the sequel. So that should be fine. But to be honest with you, I think that's why the sequel is a lot more well loved, or at least publicly, just because. I mean, I've noticed the track design is a lot better in the sequel. But I feel like it had to be more refined just because, you know, they have 3 different transformations that they got to go through. Or at least most tracks have all 3. Some of them... Monkey balls and a whole lot of race. I cannot get distracted by that. That cannot be the phrase that distracts me. It's sus if you ask me, but you know, that's just how I am, I guess. Oh, yep, alright. Full of tight turns and bull crap. Oh my god. I don't even know what to do on this course half the time. It's so bad. It's actually horrible. Yeah, see, that's the item that turns you upside down. Do not hit me with that, Alex Kid. I do not want to get hit with that. But yeah, this course is just so short. So it doesn't make sense for it to be so difficult. Oh, you're kidding me. I'm actually losing to a child? Like, I can accept losing to fucking Shadow the Hedgehog, but a whole child? I did not live years of my life to lose something to a child. Oh. Alright. Nobody can hear you scream. That's it's not ominous at all, Mr. Narrator. I noticed, though, when I address the narrator, you actually can't hear him that well. Because I'm, one, yapping over him. 20. Are you kidding me? See, this is what's wrong with this course. You just drive into those bridges all the time. God. Absolute damn. Such a horrible, horrible track. There is nothing redeemable about this track at all. At all. There's nothing redeemable about this course. Got 4th, though. I still got 1st, but I was close to losing that. This time the sound didn't cut out, which is nice. I do appreciate that. I wouldn't want to have to record this again. 'Cause that last track makes this entire cup so unbearable. And look at my little bean go. OPA-OPA is really peak character design, and I won't accept any other answers. I have a million little models of him. Not like in real life, but I used a model resource website to get a bunch of models for him, so it'll probably be front and center in the thumbnails. But I think for the next episode, I might go ahead and use Knuckles after I purchase him like property, which is nice, you know, that's normal. I also, yeah, I want to get some courses. I don't know if these get added to the cups, though. I very much doubt that. For Probably only available in single race. But then I'll have to keep track of like here, you know. They're probably not used in the cups at all, which is a little weird, but that's whatever. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoy this episode. Hopefully the next recording session will go a little better, and hopefully you'll get to hear that new microphone. I'm hoping everything works right. I'm not assuming it's gonna, but you gotta have hope in this sort of thing, you know? But either way, if y'all like this, don't be afraid to ring that notification bell if you want to see more. Like, subscribe, show me a little love in the comments, or criticism. I'm understanding that not everyone's gonna like this rushily thrown together slop, but I'll get better at it. I really want to learn a bunch of editing practices, stuff like that. The program I'm using is called HitFilm, and it's a little confusing to me, but I've just never done this sort of thing before, so hopefully I'll figure it out and you all can get to see my editing skills come out in full force as we continue on in this whole little channeling experience, you know? But anyway, you all have a great day, and I'll see you all next time.